Hey Aquas, good morning. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Okay, we have the vessel and the village, the river and the ocean, the sustainer, the lover, and the shapeshifter. These are general reads. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't try and make it fit if it doesn't. Okay. I really want to start with the river. The river is the idea of the fear of missing out. Like watching somebody else's reflection pass by. And I feel like you're at a question or at a point of is this a sustainable avenue? Is this a sustainable community? Is this a sustainable friendship? Because this is coming through a couple of ways. I think that you're dealing with people who want you to be limited. I think that you're dealing with people who see how big you are and they don't want to help you be bigger. They want to consume your big. And I think that there's a part of you that's always known that. And it was almost as though you were exchanging it. I'll give you my big in exchange for your community. I'll give you my big in exchange for responsibility. I'll give you my big in exchange for something that you didn't even really want to take responsibility for, not in a way that made an impact to any of the people in that community. It just served to feed the egos of the ones whose egos were already being fed. The village. A bunch of fucking idiots and assholes. But idiots and assholes who are always there. Idiots and assholes who let you grow up, who let you learn how to be to a degree. You feel me? To a degree-ish. And it's out of balance. And I think that you're starting to maybe understand that a little bit. And perhaps you've been undergoing a lot of change and you've had to understand the concept of embodying various elements of the person, of the human experience, right? Like, as a person, I'm going to be many different people to many different people, right? I mean, there are people in this world who just like me as a person, like would look at me and think that I'm the most outgoing, friendly, enthusiastic, throw down bitch. And then there are other people who think I'm like antisocial and hate the world. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, and I can be any of those people whenever I feel like being one of those people, because I know that as it, like, the human experience embodies multiple facets of that experience. I am a mother. I am a, like, I've been a wife. I've been a friend. I've been a, like, I am all of the experiences of me combined into one. And because I am all of these experiences, I am able to embody those experiences when necessary, right? Almost like this is the armor that I need to wear to go into this, right? Like, if I'm going into the bees, I gotta put on my bee cage outfit. You know what I'm saying. But I feel like there's this idea of having to really like make a decision to go in a direction, because I feel like you have an opportunity to take multiple different directions in life. Like, I feel like you guys are spoiled for choice right now, which is fantastic, and love that for you. You know what I mean? But like, also, it's leaving you with this sense of feeling like you're going to miss out. Like, there's no winning in this situation. But also, the situation is one that I think you know isn't the entirety of who you who you are. It's been a wonderful place for all of those experiences, but like, are you able to grow beyond did you cap out as a person? Did you limit the number of ways that you were able to really engage with life, right? Because I feel like the idea of community has been really big in your reads, Aquas, and like what that means and how it has like the tribulation that you've been facing in it. And I think that what you are realizing is that your world's a little bit bigger than the people around you. And your world is big enough that it helps you to see it in a way that they don't see it. And it doesn't matter if you try and tell them like how it is. It doesn't seem to make sense to them because they don't have that life experience. And in gaining this understanding of how it is that you can be different, how it is that you can be stunted, you're having to face the question of, am I going to miss out on this? Am I going to build it? Am I going to break it? Is this sustainable? Will it bring me balance? Where has my imbalance been? Because honestly, I feel like that's been a huge question, right? Of like, where is my imbalance? And I feel like in an attempt to not lose, the imbalance was pitted against, I don't know, somebody who happened to get in the way. Right? And so it's just kind of like, but it wasn't like, that was never, oh my God, what? I'm sorry, y'all. This is just coming through. But it was never really, I don't think there was any grounding for it. I think there was a lot of nasty. I think there was a lot of limitation. I think that there was a lot of inexperience and a lack of understanding that really just prevented people from even comprehending like the concept of what was occurring. And so that like when people don't understand, they villainize. And I think that you're starting to understand what that means. I think you're starting to understand the concept of people being villainized when other people are ignorant and afraid. And that does not make them awful, terrible people who don't deserve to like whatever the fuck. I don't even know, absurdities. But like, you don't know everything. You haven't had all of the life experiences, and you do have your own level, your own limitations, and your own ignorances. And I think that you really needed to get a good look at what that looked like on other people before you were able to see it in yourself. But I feel like you are seeing it in yourself. And I feel like you're going to make a decision that almost feels like the one thing that you've missed out on this entire time. Because I feel like, again, it's this idea of being spoiled for choice. Like, there's nothing you haven't done, but there's one thing that you haven't done. And I feel like it's that one thing that was used to keep you in your place. Ignorance is not fucking bliss. It's damaging, especially to those who are not ignorant.